So, for our next step here, we're going to add in our light colors. So you can see up at the top here, I've actually switched over to the lighter color, and I'm going to do the lighter colors in here. Now when you do this, as I said, I like to tend to work from the inside out. I think it just makes more sense. And you want to work towards your dark colors, because as you can see, what happens is that since your brush stroke starts out solid and then goes to clear, that if you work towards your other colors, they have a tendency to blend together, like this, okay? So I'm going to fill in these light areas. And you're going to make some mistakes. You can always go back over. So let's say I made this mistake. I can come up here and I can just switch back to my dark color if I really want to. And I can come back in with that dark blue and then just switch back to the green. So, you know, don't panic too much if this happens. And the other thing you want to do too is you want to keep these colors sort of thin. We don't want to just fill this in solid green. If we filled in solid green, we wouldn't have the gradient on at all. So we want to go back and forth. I'm coming in over his mustache here a little bit because I'm going to use my third color, my orange, a little bit later for the mustache. But I'm going to add this stuff in and add some light. So actually I'm going to do that with an orange up there. Actually I'm going to do his hair in orange so I can leave that. So I'm pretty in good shape as far as this goes. Maybe I'll add a little bit more into his nose. Now the other thing, I can come into this dark blue. You can also set the transparency down, so I can tone this down if I want this to be dark but not as dark. I can do some subtle shifts, and the idea that I'm trying to do is sort of blend these areas together, blend the darks into the lights, and use this to add some texture. So here I'm going to go ahead and put some of those forehead wrinkles and creases back in here. Cover that up there. Got a little too dark. And at any point I can switch back. Notice that I'm working everything on the left side. I don't care. I'm going to turn the transparency down on this too. I don't care about the right side. The right side's making itself. Don't worry if it doesn't match up completely yet. It's not a big deal. Not going to worry about it. Just adding these in. But as I said, I'm going to be going back and forth with the green and the blue, and you can see I've dropped the transparency down just to make it easier to blend these two things together. And this is our plan. Continue from there.